What's happening? Man, we here, man. It's me and Dave. Y'all already know, man. The Minnesota Vikings definitely was making some power. Well, they might not have made moves, but they made a move. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to talk about that right after this. What's up, man? Shout out to Dave. Dave had his first show tonight under the lights. Well, it's not his technically first show, but his first show with the new squad, man. Him and Justin Day, man. Shot them fellas out, man.
My Jared Allen impression.
Yeah, they had a good show. SKOL Mafia, what's happening, my guy? You know, they had a good show, man. I was in the building watching, you know what I mean? So I'll make sure y'all tap into that on Tuesdays. This episode right here that me and Dave are doing is, first of all, is going to be brought to you by Rinaldi's Pizza. All right. So y'all make sure y'all tap into Rinaldi's Pizza whenever y'all are in Minnesota, because I heard they got good food. So do that. Then we got Nautical Bowls, man. If y'all want to get on y'all healthy kick, make sure y'all tapping in with Nautical Bowls. Just tell them the Purple Code sent you, man, and they're gonna get you right. You know what I mean? But man, let's get into what we had going on tonight. Man, listen. I'm telling you. What's up, James in the building, man? James in the building. He said, "Hey, yo, rap, the new intro fire. Appreciate it, bro. Everybody been boosting up the intro. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? Shout out ECG, man. Dante, he whipped that up for me. I just sent them a song. I told y'all my name is Rap. So obviously I know I used to do music. So that's me. That's my music. I own the rights to it. So I just put that song on there, man. Sent him that song. He whipped it up for me. So appreciate him. For sure. But yeah, man, let's talk about TJ HOCKENSON. We just gonna get into that first, because obviously that's the news today for the Vikings. And I mean, and then we can talk about the Commanders, what we expect. You know what I'm saying? Like TJ HOCKENSON, man, like that shit right there, man. Like that was a power move. You know what I mean? That's an upgrade. That's an upgrade, man. I'm with you, SKOL Mafia. That's a big upgrade. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't think that Irv can compete with HOCKENSON. I never did. You know, I used to always get HOCKENSON on my fantasy teams too. You know, he was a guy I used to always try to go after. He's a beast. So how you feel about him?
First, I'd like to shout out to Colton Nesland. It's his birthday today.
So birthday, Colton, man. Happy birthday, my guy. Purple Gang member, man. It's his birthday.
And for your birthday, man, I am going to get you a 244-pound, 6'5" tight end that crushes it on the NFL football field. And that's my gift to you. Yeah, Rap, what did I want in the trade? What did I want? I wanted a mismatch. I wanted a big target. Yeah. I got that, I believe, in spades. I didn't think, and I was going after that Albert O, you know, can't block, really fast, raw player, because I thought, well, that's a guy we could give a 7th or 6th round pick for and get something back. I had in my wildest dreams, I didn't think we would trade or even he was available, a TJ HOCKENSON. And yeah, you know, this guy been in the Pro Bowl. The last time he was with Matthew Stafford, he had over 700 yards. When is the last time we had a tight end with over 700 yards? I know people think that Kirk Cousins likes to throw to the tight end. No, we've never had a guy over 600 yards. I think 500 and some has probably been the top since we've gotten Kirk Cousins. And now we got a guy that can actually go get the ball, and I love it. I either wanted a guy that could stretch the field or just a guy that's a big target. And I much rather had the big target because we already got enough 6-foot receivers or shorter. Let's get a guy that's 6'5" with big hands and as just a good all-around player. That was awesome move by us.
Yeah. Power move from the Vikings, man. Shout out Kwesi, man. That's a power move, man. I mean, nobody expected TJ Hawkinson. Like, even all the talks about tight ends, nobody would have expected that because
Never heard his name once.
I mean, he's damn near the best player on the Lions, and it's just crazy to believe that the Lions would trade him. Not only trade him, but just trade him to us, like in the division. That's what makes it even more wild to think about. You know what I mean? Because he is going to dominate the Lions for a long time to come. They made it. That's a ballsy move, but we got payback for trading back 20 spots in the draft. I feel okay now because I feel like we got our payback with this trade right here. We fleeced the shit out of them. You know, like, yeah, we gave up a next year second round and then a 2024 third round, right? I think that's it. I got it on my video.
Yeah, third
But
round, and then we get
Steve 2 picks, and we got TJ Hawkinson. Like, come on, dog.
And Justin made a great point that we traded down two rounds to get 2 rounds this year and 1 round next year, and we got 2 4th round back. I really don't know what the conditional on that 2024 pick is, but anyways, even without it, that was a great trade. And I made this point in the last hour that I've always wanted to say that rap.
Yeah.
In the last hour. So yeah, if you guys didn't know, we have back-to-back shows now. But in the last hour, I brought up the point that, hey, yeah, like you just made the point that it's payback. How much goodwill maybe did we create with the Lions in that trade that it spilled over into this trade? Now doesn't this interaction with the Lions look that much better? I know back in the day when me and you were doing shows, there was talk about how the analytics kind of had it split. Like half these analytics said, hey, it was a bad trade, and the other half said the Vikings won. But now we can kind of look at it and say, hey, between the two interactions, we got Hockenson, they got a guy on the DL. This is working out for us.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Like, you know, I know James said that you're mad we could have used Irv big time versus the Bills. Dog, listen, Irv is nothing compared to this dude, man. You know, James, I don't know if you don't really know TJ Hawkinson, but go look him up, man.
Well, he's not a Bear.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forget James is low-key a Bear fan. No, but go look up TJ Hawkinson, James, man. Just go look at the game he played this year against Seattle Seahawks, and that'll tell you a lot.
It was a freaking masterclass. He could have had over 200 yards in that game.
This is the type of guy that comes in and takes away looks at Adam Thielen and shit. You know what I mean? That's how powerful this is, because he is definitely a superstar caliber. He isn't considered a superstar yet, but he has the potential. Okay, if he was on Madden, he has the star under his shit, and he's working on the X factor. Okay, for the ones that play Madden, that's what TJ Hawkinson is. All right, so
and he's a much more reliable receiver. He's got big old paws, and he's a huge catch radius. And I heard this stat, something to the fact that he is below who's the running back that's traded to San Francisco? Christian McCaffrey. He's only behind Christian McCaffrey with yak yards.
Yeah. I'm with Colton, man. Like, hold on, let me ping Colton's real quick. You know, I lost trust in Irv. I mean, honestly, like in the off season, I was already on this vibe anyways, where I was like, Irv has to prove to me that he's this, you know, guy that we're like, oh, well, we got another weapon. Let's not forget about Irv. I kept saying that he hasn't showed me anything yet. And sure enough, here we go. He gets hurt. He's out for, I think Adam Schefter had a report, which they said that he has a lot of fake accounts, but it says 6 to 8 weeks, which that seems kind of long for a high ankle sprain, but maybe it's a severe high ankle sprain. I don't know. They haven't gave us a timeline yet from, usually KOC is very transparent, and I haven't heard anything yet.
Usually I hear like to 6 weeks, but yeah, I mean, it could go longer. Yeah, high ankle sprains are a lot rougher.
But I feel much better with TJ playing against You know what I mean? The Bills than I do Irv. I feel better with TJ than Irv regardless. I don't care if Irv was 100% healthy right now. Like he would slide to the number 2 spot. Like when you bring in a guy like TJ Hawkinson, like yes, he's the automatic starter. Like that's a fact. Even if Irv wasn't hurt, it wouldn't have mattered. You know what I mean? TJ's coming to start.
Do we make this trade if Irv doesn't get hurt?
I don't think so. I don't think we
so
make
either.
this trade if Irv didn't get hurt, but it works. It worked out in our favor.
Not this big of one. We may have still made, like I talked about that other tight end. We still may have made a trade, but it wouldn't have been for TJ Hawkinson. Hell no.
No, we went big. We went big right here. Yeah, we went big right here, man. I ain't gonna lie.
And Lions fans know how good this guy is.
Oh yeah, they were pissed. I was trolling today, man.
Green Bay fans know how good this pick was. This trade was. Tom Grassi accused us of collusion.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was hilarious.
I just know that this is the type of move that I said, hey, the Vikings need to go for a Super Bowl. You know, they need to make a Super Bowl move, and this is one of them. This is the move where it's like, all right, we trying to go right now. We trying to step on people next. We don't have the money to make crazy moves like the Eagles, but this one right here, it's showing something. It's like, all right, look, we here to ball, man. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. Let's be. I'm thankful. I mean, this probably moves the needle even on the Commanders game. So I don't know who checked the score, the point spread yet for the Commanders game, but I'm sure us acquiring TJ Hawkinson probably moved it a half a point or a point. I'm going to be honest with you. That's the type of player we talking about.
And Sam's post right here in the chat, just read that. That is 100% true. Everything you just said. This guy is a yak yards guy. Run after the catch, breaking tackles, fighting for the extra yardage. He had been on like injury reports, but I don't think anything serious.
Yeah.
And he's played. I think he's played in every game.
Some guy commented earlier on a post that I went and was trolling, obviously, and I'm like, thank you for TJ Hawkinson. And he's like, yeah, have fun paying 13 to 15 million for a guy that only plays half a season. And I was like, hey, I don't care, man. You got to pay to play, dog. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, this dude might not get hurt again. You never know.
What is he talking about? 13 million? He's still in his rookie contract.
He didn't know what he was talking about. That's the thing. He just was talking because he was frustrated.
Dude, this guy's a bargain this year, and he's 9 million next year. He's still undervalued.
Yeah, his ass is frustrated.
And that's the thing. Remember how I said this is like I felt like we had a next year was the big year. Well, it seems like it's coming a year early just because of our record and things that we can accomplish. If we can start gelling, and we'll have a 12 or so win season in that 2 seed. It's next year's happening this year, especially how our defense played this last game. Outside of DeAndre Hopkins having a day, it played pretty freaking well. So I'm pretty excited that we added to the offense. And I was saying, hey, let's add some defensive line depth, maybe a nickel corner. But then Shannon Sullivan had a good day. So it's like, hey, if we could just put this all together on defense, I'm just okay. Get me a backup defensive lineman. But then freaking Tonga played good. So I'm like, this is starting to work out. Let's just add an offensive guy. And the Vikings went out and did it, and they moved the needle. There's people now just saying, hey, the Vikings are a team to beat in the NFL right now.
Man, we the team to beat in the NFL. That's a fact. I'm on the purple Kool-Aid, man. Only a couple people really rocking with me right now on the purple Kool-Aid, but look, I'm being an asshole on Twitter posting like power rankings and shit, which NFL, man, fuck the NFL.com though, man. They got us at rank 7th, bro. 7th. Okay.
I thought it was 9th.
Nah, it's 7th. And they have the Dallas Cowboys ranked 4th. Okay. They got the Baltimore Ravens are ranked 6th, I believe. 5th is who do they have ranked 5th? I forget who they have ranked 5th, but it's just like, yo, like, dog, come on, man. Like, seriously, bro, we 6-1. They're putting teams that have 3 losses ahead of us. How the fuck that work? But I don't know. I mean, the hate is real, bro. The hate is real, man. How do you dare have a 7? Look up the NFL rankings real quick, Dave, so we can see exactly what teams that they
Didn't you
have.
text it to me? You texted
Oh,
it to me?
well, I just text you the screenshot of us, man. I'll do it.
Let me do NFL power rankings. NFL power rankings.
Yeah, like NFL.com. It's crazy, man. All because of Kurt, point blank. It might be. I mean, they might incorporate that. I don't know, man. It might be about the teams we played so far too, because I know that's a big thing where they're saying, "Oh, we haven't played nobody." What's up, Jim? Appreciate you tapping in with us tonight, Jim. Appreciate you. 6 in the building, Nikki in the building, man. I just want to make sure I give all our peoples a shout out, man.
Yeah, they got San Francisco ahead of us.
Yeah,
with
San
a 4-4
Fran
record. With a 4-4 fucking record.
4-4 record. San Fran, they're better than us.
Baltimore Ravens 6. Yeah, they got a 7th. Yeah.
It's just like, dog, what do we have to do, man? I mean, seriously, bro, what do we have to do? I don't get it, man. You know, it's just, I mean, but the thing is this, we made a power move today. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens, man. 6, man. Shout out 6 in the building, man. Sam said, does HOCKENSON start this Sunday or no? I think so. Yeah, he's already in Minnesota right now. He got right on the plane. Listen, this is one guy that woke up, that went to sleep 1-6, and then woke up 6-1. How that shit, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. What a fucking dream, huh? What a dream.
Would he start? Yeah, could. Depends on the first play of the game involves,
he's playing this Sunday.
Yeah, he's playing Sunday. I'm just saying I don't know how much he'll play. I don't think he'll play like.
Oh, he'll get a good grip.
I don't think he'll play 50 snaps, right? He's I think he'll get a good grip. Who knows?
I think he'll get a good grip. I don't know about
What do you think?
I think he'll get a good grip.
I think 30 at the absolutely most.
Yeah. They're gonna try to get him in the touchdown.
25.
They'll try to
I'd
get
say
him in
probably
the
20-25. Then the blueprint is when Irv Smith Jr. came back week 1, he only had 19 snaps.
Yeah.
And that's my blueprint. That we've done this before. We're getting a guy with 3 days of practice who's never seen the playbook before when Irv Smith had all offseason with the playbook.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, different situation. He was coming off an injury. We wanted to ease him into it. But I'm like, what's worse?
I ain't gonna lie. I think TJ is like way better than Irv Smith, though. It's almost unfair to compare those guys. I just feel like they're in 2 different brackets.
Well, the reason being is, do you want to, no matter how good the guy is, do you want him running the wrong route? That's what I'm worried. That's what I think an offensive coordinator would be worried about, is does he have a handle?
Yeah, and the timing and stuff, timing
but
shit.
Yeah. Remember when we got Freeman as a quarterback and we played him and he had no idea what the plays were, it looked like, because he was throwing it into God knows where? That's the kind of shit I worry about.
This is amazing, though. We got an actual tight end now, like a big tight end that Kirk is going to be able to throw the ball to in the red zone. I mean, this shit is going to get crazy, man. Like, I mean, this is going to add oh, man, I just can't believe it, man. I can't believe it. I just feel like this is such a win-win for the Vikings, man. This is the move that I wanted, and so did Dave. Dave wanted this type of move. This move is what we wanted, man. We were begging for this, and they listening, man. That's what I like, man. They listening to us. They listening to us, Purple Gang, man. They hear our cries, man. When we say we want something, hey, Kwesi going out and making it happen. He tapped in with us. He tapped in.
And there's cuts gonna happen too, man. There's gonna be cuts.
Yeah, so you never know. We might find a defensive player. You know what I mean? That we can get. What's up with Chase Claypool going to the Bears? How y'all feel about that, chat? I mean, I ain't worrying about that. You know what I'm saying? Chase Claypool don't scare me. Y'all already know how I feel. I was like, I didn't want him, so it didn't matter to me. I don't think he's gonna be able to do nothing. Cause why? Because Fields ain't gonna be able to get him the ball like he's supposed to. It's gonna be just like him moving from the Steelers. He's pretty much moving to the Steelers 2.0. So there's gonna be no difference at all. He struggles with separation, man.
People were confused by that, picking him up, but it kind of makes sense because they, instead of picking up a receiver in the draft, they're picking up one from another team that maybe they can extend, who's got 2 years. You know, it's like, hey, this might be our number 1 guy. Let's do it. He's good enough to be a number 2, I think, right? So, hey, we're getting a guy that we don't have to. We know who he is, and we go get him. I don't even know what they traded for him, but they got those. They got picks from Roquan Smith, right?
Yeah,
But and they knew they knew he was going to be back.
that was a power move for the Ravens, man, to get Roquan.
Yeah. And Miami, you know, making moves. I like that running back from San Francisco. I thought he stood out when I saw him play earlier this year.
Yeah, my stepfather, he's a Miami fan, right? And he earlier, like I'm at work, I got a customer, he's yelling over the desk, "Hey, Raw." They call me Raw, like that's my name, that's what my family calls me, Raw, like RA. So he's like, "Hey, Raw, the Dolphins just got Bradley Chubb." And I don't know why, like my mind strictly went to Nick Chubb. And I'm like,
I was like, my buddy said the same thing.
Hold up.
I'm like, fuck no, because he's doing so good and he's on my fantasy team. I'm like, no.
Yeah, I was like, what? After what he did last night and like they won and everything, like, yo, I'm like, yo. And then finally I sat down and I'm like, okay, Bradley Chubb, which is still a power move. I did the
same thing, man.
Still a power move though, man. He's a beast. Like he's Bradley Chubb. That's a good move for the Dolphins, man. I don't think they need offense, you know. They can upgrade in the running back game, but I think their running backs are good enough right now to carry them as far as they're going to go this year, which I don't think is that far because they're not getting through the Bills. They're not getting through the Bills. It's unfortunate that they got to play the Bills to get somewhere, and it's just not going to happen. I'm sorry, it's not. It's not. The Bills are they're going to be the team to beat in Kansas City. You know what I'm saying? Those two will be playing in the AFC Championship. I can almost guarantee that. You know? Could you imagine? Look, a lot of Purple Gang, a lot of us called it. It was going to be the Vikings and Bills Super Bowl. We on track, baby. We on track. And look, are we scared of the Commanders? I mean, are we now? Are we really scared of Commanders? One thing I found out, Dave, tell me that this isn't great. Because I was talking to Rio, and y'all make sure, man, Thursday, 8:15, I'm going to be live with Rio. I got it on my community tab, so y'all make sure y'all tap in. I'm going to be on his channel. But look, he told me some good news. Guess what he said? He said the Commanders are wearing their all black jerseys on Sunday when we play them. Perfect. I told them they're dressing up for their funeral. You know what I mean? Because it's going to be a funeral out there. All right. So it's perfect. I mean, it just works out perfect. They wearing all black. They can cry. You know what I mean? While we smack them up and down the field. TJ HOCKENSON with the touchdown. Just wait. I'm going to make my bold predictions, man. We'll get to that. But it's going down, man. What's up, my boy Crown in the building, man? Me and Crown been politicking today. You know, talking our shit today, man, behind the scenes, man. Shout out Crown. I got to get him on the show.
So I went to watch the Commanders' last game, right? And I'm like, I watched like the first 4 drives, offense and defense. I'm like, God, we're gonna freaking destroy them.
We're gonna destroy this team, bro.
That's what I felt like.
I feel like this should be the game that we actually win, like win. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, that's the vibe I'm getting. Like, I feel like the Commanders is a team where we should win. I'm talking about win by 14 or more. That's I'm just being honest. You know what I mean? Whether we got TJ HOCKENSON or not, Johnny Munt in the game. We should win this game by 14 points. I mean, for real, this should be one of those games where we're causing turnovers and we're scoring. Like they have nobody that can guard anybody that we have to offer. I mean, what's the reason? They can't stop the run. They can't stop the pass. They can only score like 17 points. And I mean, they struggle to score 17 points. I mean, it's hard for them to put up 3 touchdowns. So, I mean, what math do we have or evidence at all that shows that this team's going to give us any kind of run for our money? I don't see it, man. Dress up for the funeral, man. It's going down. We're gonna have the funeral, man. Shout out, hey, look, R.I.P. to Zimmer. R.I.P. to Lil Zim, man, for sure, man. That tragic news today. I seen that earlier in the chat. SKOL Mafia, I think, posted it, man. R.I.P. to him. You know, my prayers are out for him and his family, man. My family's definitely praying for him. You know, that's horrible, man, for Mike Zimmer to lose a child. I couldn't imagine it. it's just unfortunate news, man. And RIP to Takeoff too from the Migos, man. You know, that's unfortunate too, man. People
And he
people
lost his
dying.
wife too.
Yeah, and he
He
lost
lost
his
his
wife,
wife
man.
and his son.
Yeah, so RIP to Adam Zimmer, man. RIP to Takeoff, you know, from the Migos, man. You know, two people that lost their life yesterday or early today, whatever. I don't know exactly when Zim was pronounced RIP, but man, shout out to their families, man. We're gonna pray for them. Purple Pocket, Minnesota Sports Talk, we behind you for sure. But you know, it's hey, look, they're gonna wear the black jerseys. We're gonna put them in the coffin. No pun intended. You know, maybe I shouldn't talk like that right now with the situation going on.
Yeah,
but,
good timing, man.
Yeah, I know, right? You know what I mean. You know, you guys know what I mean, man.
Putting people in coffins after
you know what I mean, man. I'm sorry.
Bad timing.
Please forgive me. That's bad timing. Yeah, but we're definitely gonna drag them. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna drag them. All right, we're gonna drag them. All right. That intro is off the chain. Appreciate you, Jay. Appreciate you, man. You talking about the new intro on my videos, man. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, man. That's my music too, man. Shout out to me for that song. And he cut it up because I was saying a lot of bad words. So that's why it's not rhyming, y'all, because I was saying like N-word and F-word and all that. So he was smart enough to know, let me chop it up. Friendly. So it's not. Yeah. So shout out to Dante, man. That man is the GOAT, bro. That's my boy. And me and Dave are actually on his show tomorrow, East Coast Gridiron. We're getting on there. What time, Dave? 8? Was it 8:15?
I don't know.
Or 9:15? It's on the community tab. We're
getting on
there.
Right
we're getting on there tomorrow. So y'all make sure y'all tap in with that too, man. Shout out our boy Dante from.
And thanks to everybody who's on this chat that was on my show in the previous hour, man. It was great. Thank you for showing up. Made me feel all warm inside.
Yeah, Justin Day calling me out on the show, man. You thought I forgot, Justin? I'm on your ass, bro.
Yeah, I told me. I'm
on your ass. I got something for you, man. I got something for you now. My people's now you in Purple Gang territory. I
forget what he said about you. It's probably bad. Yeah, I remember him saying something.
I forgot too. It wasn't that bad. Nah, Justin, my boy, man.
He's listening.
Yeah, that's my boy. I know. I think he was talking about Kurt. Yeah, he said, I'm not gonna argue with you about Kurt like Rap would. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Because I remember I commented. I said, "Oh, Hate 8 show. We finally got a Hate 8 show." Did you see the comment I put where I was like, "Is this under the lights, meaning under all the diamonds that are sparkling down off of Kurt Cousins' neck? Is that what?"
No, I didn't see that because because he didn't post it. He was doing. If he did post it, it was for 2 seconds.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, Colton, man, we love you too, bro.
We had a lot of comments. Everybody was talking to each other.
Yeah, we love you too, Colton, man.
By the way, that was probably the most comments I ever had in a live chat on my show, so I appreciate it, guys.
Shout out Purple Gang for showing up for Dave, man. That's a fact, man. Shout y'all out for showing up for Dave. You know what I'm saying? That's how we move, man. We move militant. You know, that's what I want from all the supporters we have. We move militant. All right. Now look,
taking over Tuesday nights.
Now 15 people in here. I'm gonna let y'all know what's going on. When I get on Rio, he already commented. He DM'd me and said, make sure your people show up. You better bring your people with you because the commanders be in the building. I said, don't worry. Purple Gang will be in the building. You feel me? Like, don't trip. We pulling up, man. We gonna show y'all how to move like commanders, man. You know what I'm saying? So y'all don't let me down, Purple Gang, man. Pull up with me. Pull up with me, man.
ECG who's he a fan of? Is he
ECG's a Jaguars fan, but he kind of just covers everybody. Covers everybody. Yeah. Tomorrow though, he's very professional, man. He has it all laid out, man. That's my guy. All we gotta do is show up, man. He'll run the show. But man, let's talk about these commanders though. Let's just go ahead and get into this. You know what I'm saying? Is there anybody, Dave, that you are concerned about, like a matchup? And y'all make sure y'all drop down in the comments as well of what y'all are thinking about. Is there any matchup that you guys are concerned about going into this game Sunday? I mean, is it obviously we know Scary Terry, but look,
is he on the same level as DeAndre Hopkins though? I don't think
exactly.
So, right?
That's what I'm saying. We talk about Scary Terry, but I think he's definitely a little quicker than DeAndre, which I think he would be more considered like a Waddle, you know what I mean, which kind of did his thing. He would be probably more in that category rather than a DeAndre Hopkins. But you know, I'm not worried about him, man. I'm just not. You know what I mean? Because Tyler Heineke, he throws a lot of fuck it balls, just like how I said,
He's not got a
Kyler
big arm.
Murray would.
He's gonna be running for his life, I think. And he
Didn't
doesn't have
and get well real quick, Dave, before I cut you. I'm sorry. I know I gotta get these off because I'll forget. Didn't I say with Kyler Murray? Didn't I say Kyler Murray's gonna throw a fuck it ball? The interception from Harrison Smith, that's exactly what that was. That was a fuck it. And Tonga, speaking of Tonga earlier, that's who applied that pressure that you told me about. So
yeah. I
go
brought that
ahead.
up on our show. Tonga stepping up, because that was one of the things. I was like, hey, we don't need the guy. I was worried about lineman depth. I thought Tonga was a good addition a few weeks ago,
Yeah.
but like you said, where has he been? Well, what do you know? He shows up, applies that pressure right up the middle, and like you said, an effort ball, and we get the interception. And he is like that, he is like that, and he can't see over the trees, and he's in the middle of the pocket. He just decides to whip it up 20 yards short. I mean, come on, that was really dumb.
Yeah.
But the fact that we got line depth with the Tonga now, and hopefully Tomlinson, I don't know how bad his calf is, and the injury report didn't come out. Maybe it'll come out tomorrow.
It'll come out. Yeah, it comes out on Wednesday.
Yeah, come out tomorrow, and we can see what it is. And I assume he's just not going to practice this week, and we may rest him.
Shout out Justin in the building, man. No, we're not getting we can't get the other page. It got hacked and they took it for good. So yeah, just stay tapped in with this channel right here. This is the new channel, man, the Purple Code backup channel. So just stay tapped in with this, and you won't miss a thing. I promise you that. Yeah, they some idiots that had nothing better to do. Yeah, he's on Facebook right now.
Yeah, he has a little Facebook logo on it. I see how that works now.
Yeah. So, but shout out to you though. Shout out to you tapping in. Yeah, he does have legs too. He has some legs. You know what I mean? Shout out Justin in the building too, man. Justin been being active in the comments, man. Appreciate you, Justin. I'll get to you right now. Our QB versus a crap team and a backup quarterback is the only matchup that concerns me. That's true, but I think that narrative's changed. You know what I'm saying? I think that narrative's changed, man. Until we get proven different, we gotta. This is what we gotta stop doing. And I'm guilty of this too, Justin. By the way, right? So I'm in this boat. We think we have PTSD, man. We think about things that happened last year and the year before and the year before. Look, we have a real leader now with Kevin O'Connell, man. Shit's different, bro. Trust me, man. Trust me when I say this, man. Shit's different. We got an actual leader now, man. This shit, our whole team is just different vibes, man. It ain't the same. Kirk Cousins, you gotta remember, he's not having his best year. He's doing just enough and coming in the clutch when we need him. We're not asking him to put the team on his shoulders and go out there and throw 400 yards for us to win a football game. He can literally throw 2 touchdowns and 150 to 170 yards, and we winning these football games. So remember, keep that in mind. Like, we don't need him to do so. We don't got to worry about Kirk going up against a backup quarterback or our defense. I think we vibing right now, man. That's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But how you feel about it, Dave? I know you don't like that. I know you don't like that comment anyway. So go ahead and say what you got to say.
Well, I'm the one who says Kirk needs to play better.
Yeah, you're want Kirk to do
You're the
better.
one who thinks he's just fine, and
I think
we should play the rest of the season like this.
Exactly.
But I think what we were missing was a guy he could rely on as a big target just to throw it up. And Jade said a comment the other day that do we maybe we don't trust Kirk. The coaches don't necessarily trust Kirk. I'm like, probably. That's why maybe we're not running. They just don't. They're honestly they're a little. They're playing a little. They're calling the game a little tight.
Yeah.
And let's loosen it up a bit. And what I liked in that last game is when Kirk probably saw that if he waited a second longer, Justin Jefferson was getting open.
Yeah.
And he threw it to the short route, which was covered tighter, and we broke up the play. But the next play, he says, you know what? Let me just throw it up to Justin Jefferson. He got it. He went up and got it.
Yeah.
Came down with it. And, even though he's shorter than Randy Moss by 4 inches, he still mossed that guy, and he looked good doing it. And those are the kind of plays that we can kind of rely on him to do moving forward. And it's just that much more confidence. So I think he'll build off of.
That play just was him when after he caught that ball, you could tell he didn't celebrate at all. He just looked at the sideline. That was him telling Kevin O'Connell and Kirk Cousins, motherfucker, I'm always open. All right. I don't care if there's 2 defenders on me. I'm open. Throw the ball. You know what I mean? Like you could just tell. Because before that point, we weren't targeting him and it was pissing me off. And then finally, Kurt just threw one up to him, and he made sure he went up and got that motherfucker. Like he was like, "Well, I might not get another opportunity, so shit, let me make the best of it." That's what you call making the best of your opportunity. And he did that, and he got up, dropped the ball, and just had that look on his face, like, "See, man, like throw me the ball, dog. Like they can't guard me, bro. Throw me the ball." But you know, it's easy to get frustrated when you're in competition, man. You're out there, juices are flowing. At the end of the day, he's a team player, and he wouldn't have cared as long as we won the game. But at the end of the day, when you're out there competing, man, when you're a competitor, sometimes the juices just get flowing, man. You get frustrated sometimes when you're not getting targeted, especially when you're somebody of the caliber of JJ. Not worried about Scary Terry, not worth shit. He don't worry me at all. Patrick Peterson can take him. Yeah, it's going to be an easier matchup for Peterson too, going up against a less talented receiver. I agree, Colin. Good ass take, bro.
James, which quarterback likes INTs?
Wait, oh, you see, Jan, hold on. I ain't even down that far, boy. We booming tonight. I ain't gonna lie. Appreciate everybody in the comments, man. We booming tonight, man. I'm trying to get to all y'all, man. Shout out my boy Derek in the building, man. I see you, Derek. I see you, man. Appreciate you, sir, for always tapping in with us, man. For sure, man. You a real one. You stay active. Yo, Kurt might throw 5 TDs this week. He not cool with the higher ups over there. Hey, you right though. He is going back to his old team. That is crazy, you know. Might be right. You might be right.
I don't know. Is this the first time in Washington?
No, I think he played one time already.
But in Washington?
Yeah, I think we played him in 2019. I think it was maybe, or yeah, I think it was 2019. I feel like we played one time in Washington with Kurt. I feel like I can remember the narrative of.
Well, it had to be 4 years ago, right?
Yeah, 3 years ago. It was a while ago. Yeah, it was a while ago. You know what's crazy is before Sunday's game against the Cardinals, I text Dave this. I said, it's crazy how the whole narrative for the Vikings before the game was Kirk Cousins wearing the chains, bro. I mean, they literally sat, you know how when they sit down and have the serious interview? Well, it was pretty much about Kurt wearing the chains and shit like that. And, you know, he said he got something coming, but come to find out, Zadarius Smith kind of spilt the beans after the game in the post game. He said, hey, the guys are coming together. Christmas is around the corner, so we're going to do something for Kurt. So don't be surprised if they get him a big diamond chain that say grade 8 or something like that. You know what I mean? They probably going to swag something together for him, man. They ain't nothing for them to drop 60,000 on a diamond chain for Kurt. You know, they all put a little 20 together.
I remember hearing an interview from lineman, an offensive lineman, and Kirk was his quarterback.
Yeah.
And he talked about how he gave everybody grills, like not grills like teeth, but actual cooking grills, like those really nice ones, right? Like he gave everybody in the line one. And then I forget what the other present was, but you know, that is very traditional that the quarterback gets all the offensive linemen a gift. And yeah, it'd be kind of cool if they go give him one too. And I'm sure it's gonna be something crazy like that. And it's neat to have that camaraderie. And I'm over here in South Florida, and they have that turnover chain that they give around at the U of M, where it's, you know, a big swag looking U that they hand around. It's a big thing at the Miami games. Like I don't know if you saw that.
I thought they were doing that Sunday. Like they were handing out little fake gold chains.
They had all those, you know, they had the Viking logo one, and then they had the dolphin one. And yeah, it's a big thing in South Florida. So it's kind of cool that, and some of these guys are from Florida. So, you know, like Patrick Peterson, and I think KJ Osborne was
everybody's loving the Kurt with the chains, including me. You know what I mean? I love him just getting out of character, man. I love it. You know what I'm saying? Almost forgot Kirk's Russian TD. Would love to see that more. Me too. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see that more
for you.
Yeah, Kurt did that. You know what I'm saying? He did that. Oh, you talking about when he did it again with the option?
He said, yeah, he actually did a.
I probably listened to my video.
Yeah, he did it once before,
but that
probably,
wasn't the
and
same. I mean, it was good. Don't get me wrong, it was
he
good.
did a
He did a
read
read
option.
option, but it was only
This
for
was a
like
read
7 or 8
option
yards.
where
It was
they
only for like 7
designed play
yards.
for Kirk to run for a
Only
touchdown.
like 7 yards though. It was good though. I give him his
It was a
props.
good one. Oh, so you did find it.
Yeah, I knew. Yeah, like once you said it, I remember that play too, and I seen the highlight of
Yeah.
it. Yeah, yeah, I seen the
It
highlight
was
of
a
it.
good run, man.
But that's the thing. That was 3 years
Well,
ago
and then
too, and it's like it's
there's
not
there's been
normal. All I'm saying is it wasn't normal for him. It's not normal for him to do those type of things. So that was surprising when he did it on Sunday. Like as far as he ran, you know what I mean?
oh, he'd
Credit to
much rather throw it, and
yeah,
you
he
could
much
tell
rather
by the
throw.
fact that he didn't throw it, and he overthrew Justin Jefferson on that
Yeah,
one play, and then we ran it twice, and we passed it twice on
but
3rd and 2.
yeah, but the good thing is he did acknowledge it though, because and he said
Oh
in
yeah,
his post game, he said he acknowledged that he's like, damn, I didn't know the offensive line gets so excited when I run. He's like, shoot, I guess I need to run some more. So like he's actually like acknowledging, like, damn,
and
maybe
I
I
know the
should run
thought
some more.
process on that, because if he
Yeah,
runs it, sure, he gets the first down, but he makes 5 yards. If he
yeah,
throws it, he gets 25 yards.
yeah,
I know the thought process behind it, but you're running, it's gonna be you might he did. He overthrew him, and
yeah.
yeah, you gotta take the first down,
Yeah, you gotta take
if
that
it's
first
there.
down when it's right there. Yeah, for sure.
If you're scrambling like that, you take the first
What's
down,
up,
I
Timmy?
think.
Timmy Turner. Yeah, me wishing for a burn. What's up, my boy? My boy in the building, man. Purple gang, man. You already know what's up. My boy Timmy in the building, man. Um, Let me make sure I get to y'all, man. Kurt needs to run more. Yup, James, that's a fact. Can't get that chain. He's going to feel like Michael Jackson when he puts the glove on. He really going to get loose on the squad. That's a fact. Um, I saw the play Sunday. Yeah, Derek, that was a fire play. Kirk last big one was the lazy arm celebration. Yeah, that lazy arm celebration. I remember that. What he did, like what he do? I forget what he. Yeah, I know which one you talking about when he was dancing though. Yeah, that was funny as hell. I want to see. Let me see. Crown. Hold on. Crown said, "Damn boy, we booming tonight, man.
Lights
Appreciate y'all,
up.
man.
Lights up. Go over to Minnesota Sports Talk if you're new to this show,
Yeah,
and hit subscribe
I
and
think
Purple
it's all
Pocket
Purple
Podcast.
Gang. I think it's all Purple Gang members in
Oh,
here
there was
tonight,
one
man. We
guy I didn't
deep.
recognize. Well, all right.
Let's see. I want to see Booth. I want to see Booth get some spot duty now that he's healthy. Yeah, that's true, man. Who want to see Booth play, man? Drop down in the comments if y'all want to see Booth get some PT Sunday, man. I think I'll be okay with that. But like Dave said earlier, Shannon Sullivan played a pretty decent game last week. So I don't know. I don't know, man, how they gonna do that, but that'll be all right. But hey, Crown though, injuries happen, man, unexpected. So at any moment, man, he needs to train as if he's gonna be starting, because at the end of the day, a twisted ankle or something for a cornerback can happen at any moment, and especially Dantzler, because he seems to get hurt every once in a while. He's not super injury prone, but
Let's hope that we're up by 3 scores midway through the 3rd quarter, and we decide to, get some spot
yeah,
duty,
there you
man.
go. That would be the best way to do it. Yeah, let's hope we're up by 21 points in the end of the 3rd or something, and it's just like 4th quarter. Here we go, guys. Go out there and show us what you got.
I
That would be
remember the
perfect.
days when we sat Brett Favre for like a quarter and a half, and
Yeah,
just felt good about it.
everybody want to see some Booth though. Hey, shout out to the chat, man. Everybody want to see Booth. I think we're all in agreements that we want to see Booth out there. But let me ask y'all this, chat. How much do y'all want to see Booth though? Is it y'all want to see Booth as far as like benching Cameron Dantzler? Because obviously Patrick Peterson's playing at a high level right now, and that's not going to happen. And he had extra motivation, man. It's funny if you go watch his post game, man. He tells a story about why he played the way he played, which he's been playing good regardless, but he had an
I have
extra
to go
chip
back
for it.
and look at it. I have
Yeah,
to go
go
back and
listen to
look
what
at
he
it.
said.
I
Go listen
didn't.
to what he said, man. He said the Cardinals used to put like email notes on his desk about certain things, and he would wonder why they did that. And they said he was washed up. Like there's a deep beef between him and the Cardinals, and that's why he was yapping the whole game, like pointing at the sideline and shit. He was dead ass serious. Like, and he made it clear in his post game conference. So go check that out if y'all haven't, man. Check Check the post game out
And
from him.
not enough was said that, we had another guy, Jordan Hicks, that was having a revenge game, and I don't
Yeah.
think anybody talked about it.
Yeah, I think Jordan Hicks, it was one thing to say that's his former team, but it was deeper for Patrick Peters. Like, it
Oh,
was
yeah.
personal. Like, he
True.
took that game personal, bro. Like, he really did.
Oh, yeah, you could tell.
Yeah,
He was
he took
locked
that
in the whole
shit
game. Have you
personal,
ever seen a
bro.
player more locked in a game than he was?
Yeah. But my thing
And
is, yeah, go ahead.
there's a lot
Go,
of
bro.
guys were talking crap about him earlier this year. Like, hey, I I don't know. Every show I've done with you, man,
Hey,
I've
I
been
was.
I've been completely on Patrick Peterson,
Hey, me
saying that
too.
he's no, not on him as bad as in I'm on his side because I thought he was playing at a high level this whole
No.
time, except for that Packer game where he gave up. He got beat on that go on Watson, but he
Yeah.
didn't catch it. But
Yeah.
other than that, I thought he's played solid. But he's come Miami game and this game, both solid. Both
Yeah, like,
solid.
I have to admit, like, the off season and shit, I definitely was on the train where I'm thinking Patrick Peterson was definitely gonna hit a decline, just being on the fact that these wide receivers are getting a lot better, a lot faster, and he's not getting any younger. And I figured that these wide receivers would eat him up this year, not to a level where he would be one of the worst cornerbacks in the league, but to a level where it would be noticeable for us fans to say, hey, it's time to put in Booth or time to let somebody else get some shine, Patrick Peterson, and you sit kind of back in the shadows and be a mentor and kind of help coach. But boy, did he make me eat my words, boy. If he's not CB1 right now, even though I
And he
love Cameron Dancer, boy, but Pat Pete's definitely CB1.
it might be because of Donatel's defense, because like I said earlier in the year, they just weren't getting it, right? And now it's like, okay, we're playing off the ball quite a bit, but we started breaking on the routes. And
Yeah,
that's what happened is that I think it might be suited to him that, hey, we're giving him some cushion, but he's got the ingenuity to, like, to see what's happening. I think Matt from Climbing the Pocket said that, that they maybe had to tell, like,
yeah,
he could tell, he had a tell, he could play off of, like in poker, that he knew what the read was, and he broke on the ball. And that's what, up until yesterday Dancer started to do, up until, well, not yesterday but Sunday. But
yeah,
I'm gonna give him a pass on DeAndre Hopkins because he is legit.
yeah,
um
yeah, for
Top
sure.
5 for sure in the league at receiver, if not 3.
Yeah,
And he may have looked as the best receiver,
yeah.
because that was amazing.
Yeah, shout out Mike in the building, man. Thoughts on TJ Hawkinson? Hey, thoughts on what TJ Hawkinson does for this offense. Also, I think Quesse did a great job with draft capital as well. Yeah, that's a fact, Michael, man. He definitely, it was a power move. We kind of touched on it and got into detail at the beginning of the show. But yeah, we're all happy, man. Everybody in the chat's happy. Everybody's excited about that pickup. Mike, I told you, don't fall too deep into this cap thing. We can't afford this. We can't afford that. Trust me, dog. When a team wants a player, they gonna get the player. All right. It just is what it is, man. The NFL's been like that for years. Some people say the cap is myth, and in a way, shit, it kind of is in a way if you think about it, because you want to know why. It's not that it's a myth where it doesn't matter, because yeah, it does matter to a certain extent, but there's so many loopholes and things that you can do with your team. If you have a good guy like how we have Rob, he just knows how to move the money around and make it work. You know what I mean? And I think we're pretty good with cap too, man. We got one of the best cap guys in the league, man. That's for sure. But shout out to Quasi and them, man, for making that happen. They did eat some money for sure. So it was a perfect move for us, Mike, for sure. It was a perfect move. And I think he's going to impact our team right away. You know what I mean? Way better than Irv Smith. Me and you feel the same about Irv Smith. We're glad that hopefully it's over with. I mean, honestly, I'm okay with trading Irv Smith next year, releasing him, whatever we got to do. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
we
Hopefully that's
can't
over.
trade him.
Well,
He's a free
release
agent.
him, cut him, whatever. Yeah, he's a free agent.
Just
So
a free agent,
yeah,
because we didn't he was not a first round pick, so
yeah.
we didn't have an option to get him for a 5th year.
That this is true, Timmy. Mortgaging the future. The cap has a credit system. You are correct, though. You are correct. You know, I mean, it's pretty much a myth,
Why is it
basically.
laugh out loud funny? I'd always wonder, why is it laugh out loud funny? But everybody's got to remember that it's all relative. Are we gonna be in the worst cap situation in 2 or 3 years and another team when the cap gets raised 20-30 million? Because
Yeah,
the only time it's ever gone down was last year, for going 20 to 2020.
because of the
2020
COVID.
to 2021 is the only year it's gone down because of revenue.
Yeah, COVID.
Was lower because of COVID. So it's blown up. I think
Yeah,
it'll be 20-30 million dollars higher in 2 years.
yeah,
So if we're pushing $5-10 million 2 years from now, other teams are doing it too.
yeah,
So it's kind of all relative. You kind of have to judge where you're going to be in 2-3 years, and that was one of the good things Spielman's crew was good at. And guess what? We only got rid of Spielman. We didn't get rid of anybody else. So it's the same crew that's thinking 4 or 5 years ahead.
yeah.
So I like her situation,
I
and we're
do like
making
our
moves
situation,
accordingly.
man. And Timmy's on our side. He thinks cap's pretty much a myth. You know, and then 6 is definitely saying what we're saying. It's definitely a myth because it goes up 20 million next year. I mean, it's not, like I said, we call it a myth, but it's almost like, don't us as fans, we don't need to focus too much on the cap, okay? We need to focus on, if there's a player available, let's just shoot for him and hope that we can get him. You know what I mean? Like when the OBJs come out, we have room to talk because, yeah, if our front office wants that guy, they will get him. You know what I mean? They'll get him. That's just a fact. It don't matter how much he costs. Ignore all of the money on what the contract's going to be, this, that, and the third, because we will get him. You know what I mean? It can affect us in some way, but at the end of the day, we get the player though. So it's just like with the TJ. I mean, we get the player. We got his 5th-year option next year, right? Somebody just commented again. This is what's funny, right? So I'm trolling a Lions thing, and they commented again. He said, Purple Pocket Podcast. He is good, but not $15 million a year good. And he is injured way too often to be a core guy to build with. Great tight end can be gotten in a later draft anyways and comes much cheaper on a rookie deal. Kittle, 5th round. Kelsey, 3rd round. Gronk, late 2nd. Waller, 6th round. Andrews, 3rd round. Okay, you're absolutely right. You know what I mean? But where does he get $15 million at, though? I don't understand where he's getting that. These
Emery
guys are,
signing, I guess. I don't know.
they're commenting. That's one of them. Another guy said $13 million for this guy. I mean, they're just coming up with these numbers that we're paying for this guy. And it's like, dog, listen, this is what you call a move that we're trying to win now. Okay. Y'all are talking about 2 years and all that. We're 6-1. You guys are 1-5 or 1-6. All right. Stay in your place. Stay in your place, Lions, please. I understand. You're mad because we took your star tight end because he wanted to come to the winning side. It's okay, dog. We'll show you how to use him. All right. And if he costs 15 million after his 5th-year option, give him the money. Fuck it. You know what I mean? If he's that good, give him the money. He can be a Kelsey and shit. That's the thing, though. He naming off Kelsey and this, that, and the third. Well, TJ Hawkinson can be those type of guys, man. He's still young. He's only 25. You know, so let's get it rocking.
I was thinking it was not McAndrews. I forget who it was that said he called him Kittle Jr. I kind of refer to him as Kittle Light.
Yeah, he
Like
can be like Kittle too.
He's not
Yeah.
quite Kittle. Kittle's like freaking. You know what? There's
got certain energy about him.
There's some blocking videos of him against who's their rookie defensive end that they got, of him just crushing him in practice in the preseason. But yeah, Hawkins is a complete deal, and they talk about how he's so injury.
He's a solid
prone.
blocker too.
Yeah, so saying he was. I forget the name of the guy from Michigan.
Okay, yeah, Aiden Hutchinson.
Agent Hutchinson, like he destroyed him in practice. But games played 12 his rookie year, 16 every game in 2020. He played 12 games in 2021, but holy crap, 583 yards on those 12 games.
There you go.
And now 2022, he's got 395 yards in 7 games. He's
Yeah.
gonna he's on pace to destroy his best year of that year. In that year, he had Matt Stafford and went to the Pro Bowl.
Yeah. So and that's the thing. I mean, and they're saying that he's only playing half the season. Where are these Lions fans pulling these numbers from? That's what I'm not getting. Like, they're just salty, man. Quit being
I mean,
salty.
he missed 5 games. He missed 5 games, but you know, there's a lot of players that miss 5 games. We
Better
have
than what we
one
got with Irv Smith. Just imagine if we didn't have a tight end option and Irv Smith is out for another 8 weeks. Like, dog, I'm done. Like, for real. I said this at the beginning. I said if Irv Smith gets hurt again, I know injuries happen. All right. But look here. I'm done, bro. This guy, and I feel bad for him because I know mentally it has to be killing Irv Smith, man, mentally, to know that he just keeps getting hurt over and over. And it's these long, drawn out injuries. It sucks, man.
And here's a big one: 15 yards per catch.
Yeah.
15
and
yards
it's crazy.
per catch.
This is another thing too about the Lions, about TJ Hockenson. I mean, to be good on the Lions is hard, bro. When you got a team like that. Their offense was pretty decent at the beginning. Don't get me wrong. They were putting up numbers, but it's like, dog, like, come on, man. You on the line. What makes you get up every Sunday, put that jersey on, and go out there feeling good, like, oh yeah, I'm ready to play some football because I'm part of the Detroit Lions. Where you're gonna see a whole different vibe when he throw that purple on, knowing that we really a contender, man. You know what I'm saying? He playing for a real contender now, man. We're gonna show him how to get hype. That's for sure. You're gonna see. They'll see the difference. They'll see the difference. We're gonna tap in with some Lions fans after Sunday's game when we see TJ get that damn touchdown. You know what I mean? Who the fuck gonna put on a Lions jersey on Sunday? You know what I mean? Ain't nobody confident doing that shit, man. Let's just keep it 100. You know, it is what it is. And Crown talk about chill rap. Yeah, I'm going in on them. I'm going in. We gonna represent the North though, man. We hold it down for the North because everybody else just they making us look trash, man. We gotta hold it down for the North, man. Go ahead, Dave. The North is ours, man. That's a fact.
I think Kittle and Hockenson were on the same team in college, which is crazy.
What, they both went to Iowa?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, shit. Hey, look, Iowa know how to breed. Iowa know how to breed some tight ends now. Them boy breed some tight ends.
Apparently.
Penn State too, man. Penn State breed some tight ends. Like there's some schools, man. You know, there's some schools, man.
Remember we picked up that free agent and was like that had like 2 catches.
Appreciate everybody showing me love, man. Appreciate everybody showing me love in the chat. Y'all know, hey, I'm talking how it is, man. I'm talking my talk tonight. You know what I'm saying? Talking my talk tonight. I love rap. He's so gangster. He's so gangster how you talk, bro. Appreciate it. Hey, look, I'm just talking my talk, man. You know what I'm saying? Talking my talk. For real though, man. Shit, we just official this year, man. I'm popping my shit, man. I told y'all. Me and Dave started this year, man. Now we popping our shit, man. You see what the Vikings doing. It's all because of us, Dave.
Yep.
We're the reason we're 6-1.
It was SKOL. Yeah, it was the reason. This was the reason. We made it happen.
We made it happen, man. We made it happen.
I picked a good year to start YouTube.
Damn sure did. Damn sure did, boy. Oh my goodness. It's the vibes, man. New vibes, man. For sure, man. New vibes, bro. It is what it is, man. We bringing the fans together. And like I told y'all before, when we got all these other teams, content creators, man, like we on their top now. You know what I mean? They thought we was quiet. We ain't have nobody out here repping. No, we repping now. You know what I mean? Get out the way. You know what I'm saying? Because we here now. That's a fact. You feel me? We here now, man. Shit. They tapping in with us now, man. Don't jinx us 5-0 and finish 8-8. Yeah, you right, Justin, man. I hope we don't do no shit like that, man. Dave, you the man too. Yeah, Dave definitely the man, man. I'm my boy. No, I ride with Dave. Dave, that dude, man. Dave's just tired, man. Dave did 2 shows back to back. This man was on there for an hour and a half. You know, or was it an hour and a half or an hour?
Shit, I don't know. I think it was 102 minutes. So yeah, hour and a half. Because Justin wasn't looking at the clock.
Yeah,
But
he was
it
looking
was
at the
good.
clock.
Go, hey, when you're done with this, and if you didn't
Yeah,
go over to Minnesota Sports Talk, go look at
yeah,
my live show and click like, watch it for a while. We had Matt Anderson from Climbing the Pocket. He
yeah,
hosts a couple of shows over there, but he mainly hosts the happy hour show. It's a pretty good show. And he's a good dude,
yeah, for
and he had
sure.
a lot. He is really good to listen to, and I thought it was great to have him on my show have him on my reboot of my show, and it was awesome. And
For sure.
He did it in 3 hours notice. I said,
Yeah,
sorry to do this, but hey, can you jump on a show in 3 hours?
yeah.
He
Dave,
says,
Dave
yeah,
putting in that work,
no
man.
problem.
Yeah, Dave putting in that work, man. Y'all gotta show Dave some love, man. He putting in that work.
And that was
You know
the
what I mean?
first guest I ever asked to be on. Well, I guess I did ask one of my friends, but it was the first content creator I've ever asked to come on my show. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shout out
otherwise, I
SK.
just rely. Otherwise, I just rely on rap to do it.
Shout out SK, man. Justin SK, man. That's our boy for sure, man. We appreciate SK giving us this platform right here. We have our own platforms too, Justin. No, man. Purple Pocket Podcast on YouTube, and then Minnesota Sports Talk on YouTube. So tap in with that too, man. I know you be on Facebook, but tap in with the YouTube, man. Give us a subscribe, man. Give us a like. You know what I'm saying?
Subscribe
Do that,
on
man. Show
YouTube
some love.
on the Purple Code YouTube, Minnesota Sports Talk, and Purple Pocket Podcast.
Get active, Justin. Get active. You know what I mean? We be doing lives on YouTube. Me and Dave got these shows that we do throughout the week. You feel me? Like, I know you get to enjoy it here, which is good because we love the Purple Code too, man. They family, but we also do it on Thursdays on YouTube on our channel, man. You know what I'm saying?
There's a whole new world out there.
Whole new world, man. We be getting lit, boy. Get active with us. Let's see what Colton say. We going 14-3, man. Hey, look, let's do this. Everybody drop down in there. Hey, drop down in there, man.
Make sure you like the channel too. And leave your and then leave your prediction.
Yeah. What's the record? What's the record, man? Shit, now we 6-1 now. We 6-1. So we got what, 7? So we got
I got the TJ Hawkins.
Got 10 games left. 10 games left, man.
Yes,
what we got? We're gonna post these, man. Everybody get active. Get active. Get active, Purple Gang. 15-2. Let's get it. 15-2. That's 2 15-2s back to back. I already know it's the Bills. I already know. Y'all ain't gotta tell me. I already know it's the fucking Bills. James being a deadbeat downer with the freaking 11-6. Boo, James. Boo.
He's got us losing to the Bears.
Come on, man. Come on, James. 14-3. I'm rocking like that. I think Timmy. I'm with Timmy man. On the 14-3.
I might be. I
Colton
remember being
with the 14-3.
Remember when you were on that Rams podcast and we did that prediction? I ended up being 14-3 during the chat.
They said, "Hold on a second. Can we hear Dave singing A Whole New World?" Go ahead, Dave. It's on you.
Whole new world.
Oh, come on, man. That's all you got. Get it out of there.
I cannot sing. I can't even picture singing.
My boy sound like the cat been dying just now.
I could do I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away.
And I'm gonna be okay. Who is that? Is that who is that? Alan Jackson? Garth Brooks.
Yes, Garth Brooks.
Garth Brooks. Get at me. Yeah, you thought I ain't been on my shit. Yeah, you thought I know that country shit. I know that country shit too, man. Don't play with me, man. You know what I'm saying? I know. Wasted away again in Margaritaville. Well, you know about that. I know you know about that.
I saw him in concert.
Let's see what we got, man. 14-3, man. 16-1. We got Jim with 16-1. Ooh wee. I don't know, man. That's hard, Jim. I feel you though. I ain't gonna be mad at you though for feeling like that.
That's what it might take to pass the Eagles. It might take 16-1 to pass the Eagles.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that suck? We go like 15-2 and we're the 2 seed. Wouldn't that freaking suck?
Yeah. That would kind of suck. That would kind of suck. I ain't gonna lie. Father got us 14-3. Let's see. Sir Lord got us 13-4, 14-3. Okay. So 14-3 seems like it's like the more common thing. SK in the building, man. What's up, SK? My boy tapped in with us, man. SK 13-4. 13-4? Really, SK? Like, come on, man. Come on.
Yeah, I don't think I have us
Come
losing
on,
to both
SK.
the Packers and the Bears at the end of the season. I think we'll win one of those.
We got to get SK on board, man. I think SK still doubting the purple, man. We got to get SK on board, man. I'm gonna say 14-3, man. I'm going 14-3. I could see us losing 2 more games for sure. All right, the Bills are gonna tell us a lot. It depends on how we lose to the Bills. Now, if we get smashed like 31-17, then it's like, all right, I could see us losing probably 4 more games. But if it's fucking we play the Bills and we lose 28-31 or something like that, bro, I'm gonna be okay with that loss. It's gonna be a loss that feels like a moral win, you know? So we'll see. We'll really see what happens, man. Because everybody's saying we haven't played anybody yet, and this, that, and the third. And I understand, but shit, I ain't mad to be 6-1 though. So
the 3 games, the next 3, after Washington, and again, if someone's like, don't look past Washington,
I'm looking past Washington.
We're YouTubers. We're not the team. So
I'm looking past Washington.
We don't have to. We can look past anybody we want. So the 3 games, after that are our litmus test, right?
Listen, I don't think I ever been this confident in a game this year so far. Like,
yeah, I feel that way too.
Like, I was more scared of the Lions when we were playing them at the beginning of the season than I am with Washington on Sunday. Agreed. I mean, that's just real.
Yeah, Washington is the least scared I've been of a team this year.
Like, how are they going to stop us, bro? And if we let Taylor, now don't get me wrong, Taylor Heineke, he's like a little general. I like him, you know what I mean, in a way, but I don't think he's good enough to beat it. Like I said before, Washington struggles to score 20 points, man. Literally, if they score 20 points, it's because they fucking just had like the best game of their life. Go look at how many points they've scored this season, man. Let's see, because maybe I'm tripping. Maybe they have scored more than 20 points. Maybe I'm just talking out my ass because I just know that they trash, and I'm like, I don't care about any other team but the Purple. I know
first game they had 4 TDs because I had my fantasy quarterback.
I'm real deal Viking. Like, if you ain't Viking, it's fuck you. Like, I'm just being honest. Like, that's how I rock, bro. Like, if it ain't, I don't care. You garbage if you ain't the Vikings. You feel me? I don't care who you is. The Bills. I gotta kind of be nice with the Chiefs because my wife's from Kansas City. Her father's a Chiefs fan. I kind of gotta be a little nice with them, but fuck them too, though. You feel me? Like, I'm just keep it real. I hope we play them so we can beat them. But if they do win, I wouldn't be mad though, man. Shout out to my father-in-law, man. Rest in peace, man. Rest in peace, Mr. Fields, man. If they win, it's gonna be because of him, man. He got the win. I can't be mad at that. Let me see. Let's look at their scores. What have their scores been? Like, really, if you just type in Washington Commanders on Google, it should come up with all their games.
Yeah, it's just coming up the last 2 games. I'm trying to freaking that's selling me tickets. I hate this.
Hell to the nah. We ain't going to your game. You tripping.
So, this is how it went. They beat Jacksonville 28-22.
Okay.
This is this season, right? Yeah. Okay. They lost 36-27 against Detroit.
Yeah.
Philly beat them 24-8. Dallas beat them 25-10.
Yeah.
Tennessee beat them 21-17. Chicago, they beat Chicago 12-7. They beat Green Bay 23-21. And they beat Indy 17-16 and are on a 3-game win streak.
I'm saying.
So they scored 12, 23, and 17 in their 3 wins.
No, I'm saying, man.
I have to look at their defense.
Hold up, Colton. Hold up, Colton. Who you talking about? Who you talking about projected us to lose to the Cardinals? Not I.
That was SK.
Not I.
SK predicted us to lose against the Cardinals.
Yeah, SK, not I. You know what I'm saying? I called that shit a dub, 28-24. You can go back.
Yeah, let's get SK back on our show.
Colton. That's the good thing too, Colton, is he's meant to it. Down. Oh, okay.
Saturday.
I'm into it. Okay.
But he said he would be happy to lose that.
Does Rap's wife have a single sister? I love to be Rap's brother-in-law. I give good Christmas present. Yeah, she actually does. She has 3 sisters, bro. She really does. But
who said that?
I think they're so married.
Hugh
Well,
Branson,
one's single. One is single, bro. One is single. You know what I'm saying?
Younger or older?
She's old. She's old. She's my age. She's in her 30s. You know what I'm saying? You're in her 30s,
is
man. You said
her
you
sister
give
younger than older
it's
than
her
your
older sister. It's her older
older
sister.
sister?
And then she has a younger sister that's only like a year younger than her.
You just told your wife's age, man.
I don't
did on
care.
YouTube.
My wife don't care, man. Me and my wife have a bond that's unbreakable, man. Listen, that's why I married her. That's why I married her, man. She put up with
Pretty
my
solid
bullshit.
lady.
She
Pretty
is,
solid
man.
lady.
She's solid, man. Shout out my wife, man. That's a fact. Shout out my wife all day.
I would not have guessed. I wouldn't not have guessed 30s. I was thinking
my wife
rocking the cradle. I was thinking you were
my wife
rocking the
ain't
cradle
30.
a little bit.
My
You
wife
said she was in her 30s.
No, I don't. When did I say that? I said her sister.
She's just like me and her. Oh, you were talking about her sister.
Yeah.
So
I
was
think her
like,
sister's maybe like 31, 32. No,
okay,
my wife's 28.
I thought you were talking about your wife, man. Sorry.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about her wife. I thought she was in her 20s, man. She looked young.
Yeah, she is.
Everybody looks young.
We got rock the cradle, boy.
My wife's 9 years younger than me, so
I had to rob the cradle. Nah, just tripping. Hey, Colton, like, nah, bro, I'll be your brother-in-law. Hey, word. Hey, man, y'all my brothers regardless, man. You know what I mean? Y'all ain't gotta get married. Y'all ain't gotta get married to my wife's sister. None of that. Y'all my brothers regardless. You feel? Just consider me your brother-in-laws already. How about that? You know what I mean? Let's just do that. Because I look at y'all as family, man. I mean that shit, man. I told y'all that. Let me see. Kurt, hold on real quick. Let me see what SK talking about. Kirk Cousins' first time back and why? Oh, it is. So it is his first time back.
So I think it was a home game.
I thought he played. Okay. We played him at US Bank.
Yeah, I think it was a home game.
Okay. All right.
This is his first time playing at Washington.
Okay. So SK, let's ask you, man, since you in the chat, you know what I mean, and you quick to have a bad feeling about the squad. How do you feel about us going up against Washington this weekend here, man? And me and SK gonna do a show and all that. Yeah, me and SK, we got our show coming up, you know what I mean? And you know what I mean, we got our show coming up and everything that we'll get into detail, man. But do you feel okay about this game on Sunday? What's up, Matt? Matt in the building. Colton, what's my real name? I can't tell you, man. You gotta do research. You gotta find me. You gotta find me and figure out my real name. But I will give you a hint. I'll give you a hint because I don't mind people knowing my real name. I'll give you a hint. My initials is RAP, so that's actually my name. I have the tattoo right here too. You see it. You can see it on camera. RAP. All right, so that's actually my initials. My first name starts with an R. My middle name starts with an A, and my last name starts with a P. I give you an initial. I give you an idea. I'll give you another hint too. All right, it's a New York name. All right, it's a New York name. You got to dig deep. It's a religious name too. Let's see if you can find it. If you find it, bro, I'll give you all the props. Let's see. Yeah, man. First time he's gonna let's see, 29-23. Oh, so you got us going 29. Hold on. You got us winning 29-23, or you got us losing? Let me see. I don't know what if SK got us losing or winning.
I imagine he has us winning.
Oh, he got us winning. Okay. Yeah, 29-23. Okay. All right. I think we're gonna win more than that. I think we smart. I'm more with Josh, man. 27-7, man.
That would be the second most points Washington scored this year.
Yeah, I like that, man. I like that score better, man. Shout out Josh in the building, man. 27-7. Where Matt at, man? What's up, my boy Matt? Let's get the world turned purple. You already know, man. I'm my boy Matt.
7-1 SK. 5 billion to 7, James.
Yeah. 7 to what? 35-3, man. Everybody drop their scores in the comments, man. Colton, don't worry. I'll tell you what, Colton. I'll tell you my real name within this week right here. You got to tap into the lives, and I'm going to say my real name. It ain't going to be tonight. It might be tomorrow because we're going live on ECG tomorrow. And me and Dave.
You said what your family calls you.
Yeah, my
earlier in the
family
show.
calls me Raw, so that's another clue. I'm giving you all the clues, bro. I'm giving you all the clues, bro.
It's so obvious now.
It's so obvious now, man.
I've never heard or seen the name before. And
I'm
you're
gonna
saying
say
it's a
my
religious name?
did you know my real name, Dave? You don't even know my
I've
real
seen
name, do
it.
you?
I just
Oh,
didn't
you
know how to
have? Okay.
pronounce it.
Yeah, for sure. All right. I'll say it, Colton. Just tap in, bro. I'm gonna reveal. Maybe I should do like a whole big video of like revealing my real name and shit. Would that be, I mean, would that get some views? Would y'all like that? Like if I just revealed my whole name?
If
they're
you
like,
eat, share this show
man, you better
5
start talking
times.
about Vikings and shut the hell up. For real. Don't nobody care about my whole name except Colton, man. All right. But no, drop y'all scores in the chat though. On a serious note, we've been on an hour and 14 minutes. We're gonna tap out here in a minute, man. But I want to see everybody's score prediction for Sunday, man. I didn't even do mine yet. What you got, Dave? Drop yours.
God, I didn't even put 2 thoughts into it. Let's see.
I'm gonna say let's see.
34.
Okay. I like that. 34. Okay. What else we got?
17.
34-17. Okay.
That's my first.
Right. Don't change it.
I've called blowouts before.
You and Derek are in the same. He got 35-14. Let's see. Defensive battle 16-12. Vikings win. Ooh, Jim, I hope it ain't that type of game. Please don't give me that type of game. You know what I'm saying? That type of game right there gonna just that thing will be ugly. I like Crown score better 31-14. I'm gonna say that we're gonna beat them. I'm gonna say we're gonna beat them 31. You know what? I think I'm with Crown, man. 31-14. I like that. I'm gonna say 31-17. I'm gonna say 31-17, man. I get them 17. They are on a 3-game winning streak that we have to consider. You know what I'm saying? So they do have a little bit of momentum. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, but I ain't worrying about it. They beat 3 trash ass teams. They ain't play us. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all might be on a 3-game winning streak, but y'all ain't playing. Y'all ain't running nobody like us yet. We gonna show y'all ass what he going for. So
12-7 against Chicago.
31-17, man. Book it. Book it. You know what I'm saying? And if they score more than 17, I'm gonna be mad because they can barely score 12 on a good day, especially with Taylor Heineke. The one game that they were scoring 20, they actually had your guy, Dave. They were using Carson Wentz. That might be the reason.
Yeah,
That's probably the reason.
28 points, 27.
So Taylor's been starting ever since what he started the last 2 games. I think he started the last 2 games. And they've only
Did they win with him against Chicago? I don't know.
Oh yeah, or is he 3-0? No, he's 2-0. I think they won because did Carson get hurt or did they just
Carson he was playing injured, but he got hurt. He got hurt worse, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, so I think Taylor's 2-0. They won 3, but Taylor's 2-0. So what's the last 2 games? So the last game was 17, and then the game before that was only the Bears.
23-21 against the. You know what? That was his first game because I remember telling him, a Washington fan at my kid's sports thing, that hey, beat the Packers, and Tyler Heineke used to be a Viking.
Yep.
Yeah, that was the first one.
Yeah. I still Matt said I still wanted that big receiver like Claypool or that shutdown corner. Yeah, Matt, I wanted that shutdown corner, man. I didn't want Claypool though, man. I
remember the Chicago game ended with them basically direct snapping to the running back, and they won on that muff punt.
Nope, Colton, you got to keep trying, man. Robert, Rick, and not even close, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now, you are super cold. Like you're super cold. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's nothing
it's
like
Ralph.
Common. Yeah, it's nothing. It's
Ralph.
It's nothing common, Colton. You're gonna struggle. I'm gonna tell you right now, you're definitely gonna struggle.
It's Rupert.
Yeah, you definitely gonna struggle, man.
Ronald.
If you like really Colton, and like if you ain't from like New York, New Jersey, like if you ain't familiar with like New York, New Jersey culture, like I'll give you one more clue. No, it's not a gangster name, man. It's a decent name. Have you ever heard of a 5%er? I don't know if you ever heard of a 5%er. If you have though, just look it up. Okay, look up 5%er on Google. Go Google 5%er. that my name is associated with that. All right, that's where my name is. I'm giving you like super clues, bro. I'm gonna release it though this week, man. Just stay tapped in. Colton and me,
I know I go by Dave, but it's short for something. Guess what it is?
David.
Ding 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 ding. I actually in real life I go by David. Only on YouTube did I go by Dave.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So we
Easy to
got,
say.
hey, we had a good ass show tonight, man, for sure. No, it's not a nerdy name. It's not a nerd name, Colton, man. But don't worry, you'll know my name. You'll know my name this week, man. Don't worry. But yeah, man, we had a good show, man. I'm confident. We just gonna close it like this, man. I'm confident going against the Commanders. Everybody else should be too. They are on a 3-game winning streak, but they're not a scary team. Not to us, not with the talent we got. There ain't no damn way that we lose this game. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no damn way. The Vikings tend to want to play down to their competition, but I think that's an old narrative, though. Like I said earlier in the show, I believe that our team has elevated past that and we've moved past that and we handle teams accordingly. All right. Even though they might be closer than a lot of us want, we handle them accordingly. Okay. If it comes down to, just think about this. Let's say the game is 20-20 in the fourth quarter. Who you got confidence in scoring the last point? I got it in us, man. That's a fact. The score will then be 27-20 as the final, man. I got faith in us. You know what I'm saying? That just is what it is, man. We good in these tight games now. It's okay. As much as it sucks and we want to blow out, our team comfortable in them tight games, man. We comfortable. We play well. We play well, man. For sure. You know, so yeah, man. Shout out everybody, man. 6-shooter nation, man. Yeah, 5% of y'all. You know, shout out everybody. Shout out everybody that was in the chat though tonight. That's a fact. Shout out everybody in the chat tonight, man. We appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I appreciate everybody that's showing love lately too. That's showing love out on Purple Pocket. Everybody showing love on Dave, Minnesota Sports Talk. Make sure y'all tap into his show Tuesdays. What is it, Dave? 6:30 or 7:30? 7:30.
6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern.
Yeah, there you go. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Make sure y'all tapping in. Make sure y'all tapping in with me. Me and Dave gonna do Thursday, 9:15. Appreciate y'all, man. SKOL Vikes, man. We going to the boat. You got anything you want to close with, Dave? You want to tell the people before we get up out of here?
Come check us out Thursday at 9:15 also over on Purple Pocket Podcast, man. That's where we're at. All you Facebookers, come check us out. Purple Pocket Podcast, Minnesota Sports Talk. We go live. Let's do it. Let's take SKOL to the bowl.
SKOL to the bowl, baby.
That's my
Happy
slogan.
birthday, Colton, man.
Happy birthday, Colton,
man. Keep turning up, bro.
And I'll give you his sister-in-law's number.
There you go. All right, y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. Holla at your boys.